2013 fiscal year. Republicans are expected to seize upon that as a reason for our massive deficit and national debt continuing. Today, 8 freshman congressmen, this is what I was talking about good news, pledged to help out the nation's $15 trillion national debt. They're actually returning money from their congressional budgets to the Treasury for the specific purpose of cutting the debt. My next guest, returning nearly $200,000. We welcome Congressman Joe Walsh, Republican of Illinois. Congressman, what's wrong with you? I mean, you're not in the spirit of the place. What has beset you?
Lou, there's just such madness in this town. We held a news conference today. 8 of us freshmen. We're returning about $1.4 million from our own personal congressional budgets. We're specifically asking the Speaker to apply that to debt reduction right now. And the looks on some of our friends in the media was almost comical. They didn't get it, or they looked bored, or they said only $1.4 million. The most frustrating part about being a congressman is, you know, because you've been saying this for years, we are broke. This country is broke, and we care to do something about it. And I know this isn't billions of dollars, but here is a wonderful gesture of a few congressmen actually walking the walk. I think it's important.
Well, I do too, and I think it may be symbolic, but it's also meaningful to you and to the other congressmen to do so, and I think sets an example. You may be ostracized by the 427 other members of the House of Representatives, maybe the Senate as well, but I think you've done something very important. Let's talk about the Florida results last night. As a Republican, are you pleased with what you saw unfold in Florida? What do you make of the primary so far?
Maybe I'm a contrarian, Lou, but I don't mind the fight. I don't mind the fight that Republicans are having. I wouldn't mind if this continued for a while. Look, the stakes are huge. We have to beat Obama, and I don't worry, because I think whenever this process ends, whoever our nominee is, I think we're going to line up all the Republicans and independents in this country, and they're going to get behind whoever is running against this president. Mitt Romney ran a great campaign in Florida.
Yeah. You know, I was talking with Lenny Curry, the chairman of the Florida Republican Party, and he points out very clearly, and I think accurately, that whatever the results of this long-running, perhaps long-running primary, while the liberals are talking about how bashing and bloody it is, he's saying, don't forget, you know, the party will get behind whoever the nominee is and will be very focused in that support. They haven't even begun to do that to this point. Congressman, it's great of you to be here. We appreciate it, and we compliment you and your colleagues in Congress for cutting your own budgets to put money toward the deficit and the debt. Good work, and thanks for being here.
Thanks.
Good to talk.
Love to be with you.